Let's proceed to our African champion for today. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a jiffy.
I am the writer king who sips communion wine from the calabash. And as I say, Mama Kweje Biwafase, I urge you to tune into Africa Global Radio, where we share our story, measure our growth, and craft our own future. Everything positive about Africa lives right here on Africa Global Radio. Penimbe Kampenisem, Mofrabetuan and Sisem, our shadows will find their places on the walls.
African champions.
African champion.
African champions.
African champions.
Lupita Nyong'o is our African champion for today.
You be champion.
Lupita Amondi Nyong'o is a Kenyan-Mexican Academy Award-winning actress known to feature in movies such as 12 Years a Slave, Black Panther, The Queen of Katwe. That's the Queen of Katwe, right? The one they play the chess in that, yeah, and the likes. Actually, very very. Vibrant in the Hollywood, movie scene. Now, Lupita was named, wildlife champion by Wild Aid, a global conservation organization with a mission to end the illegal wildlife trade and a focus on doing so by reducing demand for elephant ivory, rhino horn, and other trafficked goods. Very, 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 very true. I remember some time reading a piece about how people actually poach and kill elephants in La Cote d'Ivoire. They actually have this. They more of like it's one of their national treasure. And what have you? Because if you look at even the national team, it's called Les Éléphants, the elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. So I mean, why kill these? Wildlife that actually would also contribute to nature, enriching nature and what have you. But people have their own personal reasons and personal, what have you, selfishness. Want to just cash in on these animals and what have you. So, Lupita Nyong'o has been a prominent advocate for elephant conservation, traveling to Kenya with Wild Aid in 2015 to publicize the threat of poaching, and most recently partnering with Wild Aid on Discovery's best-rated series, Serengeti. Now, Serengeti is found in Tanzania, just to mention that. Now, which follows the lives of Tanzania's, yes, majestic animals, said Wild Aid in a press release. Now, the Academy Award-winning Nyong'o said elephants are a personal love and part of her heritage. She says they play an important part of African economies through tourism, and it's unthinkable that we could let them become extinct just to trade their ivory, she added. Now, Lupita Nyong'o was named World Aid Global Elephant Ambassador in 2015, making a visit to Amboseli National Park and the David Sheldrake Wildlife Trust Nairobi Elephant Orphanage. Now, she was also featured in public service announcement appealing for an end to poaching. And it's not just about the elephants. It's not just about the riders and what have you. There are other wildlife, animals that people just want to just go get for monetary purposes. You go kill them and what have you. I remember very well some time ago, Epi mentioned this white giraffe, which is actually something that you rarely see, but they were, shot and killed, and that's not the way to go. So let's preserve our wildlife, which is our conversation on our discussion zone for today.